All right, well, back quick little Thursday WOD talk for our upper body bodybuilding. We're going to progress last week's bench press and body row. So it was 4 to 5 sets last week of 10. So if you completed last Thursday's workout, you're going to add a little bit of weight, and we're going to drop the reps to 8. And if you did 4 sets last week, we're going to progress the repetitions and the volume by doing 5 sets. So if you're here, add a little bit of weight to this 8. Could be 5 to 10 pounds, depending on how challenging the 10 was last week. And then we're going to finish with the body row burnout. So same thing, the feet are up on the bench, and we're pulling ourselves up to the bar. So we want to try to position ourselves in a manner where we can pull ourselves all the way up and get our chest to the bar, and then control ourselves all the way back down. So some good pulling strength. With the bench press, just make sure we're using a usable weight that we can get full range of motion, right? Good elbow angle. We're not flaring our elbows out with poor bench form. So the same hand grip that you would do a push-up on or a shoulder overhead is a pretty good place to start. And then we want to drop the elbows down and back in a good position so we get the barbell all the way to the chest. So bench press obviously can improve our push-ups, our burpees, our shoulder overhead, our handstand push-ups, all the pressing motions if done in a similar pressing range to all the other movements. So just try to keep it similar, and it should be comfortable, and we should be able to get through all 8 in a row unbroken every set. Probably shouldn't be getting tough to the final 3 to 4 reps each set. So rest as long as you need between sets so we can replicate that. The accessory work tomorrow, renegade rows. So this is 2 dumbbells on the ground. You're going to do a push-up, and then you're going to row 1 dumbbell, row the other dumbbell. That's 1. We're going to do 10 of those. If you want to make it extra spicy, you can do 2 push-ups. You can do a push-up, row. That's 20 push-ups, and that gets pretty darn challenging. So I would prefer just doing 1 push-up with really good form, and then the rows with good technique, okay? Little push-pull here, so 10 bicep curls. You can do this with barbells or with a barbell, and then you're going to lay down on the mat and do your 10 skull crushers. You can use different weights or the same weight for this. And then the stability ball tuck and pike burnout. I'll actually put a link to a video in the comments of the WOD Talk just so you guys can see, but this is a pretty fun exercise. You can do this on a stability ball. You can do this on a rower seat. You're in a plank position with your feet either on the ball or the seat, and you're going to tuck your knees into your chest, push it out, and then the pike, we actually push our hips all the way up in the air, and then we push them back out. So it's a great core exercise. We're not only getting the contraction of the abs and the core from the tuck and the pike, but we're getting some stability from just a hold position in the plank. So some great accessory work here. And then we got a little bit of a confusing Metcon, but it makes sense. Partner WOD. 5 minutes on with 2 minutes rest in between, so with the extra minute that we normally don't have, the 2-minute rest is supposed to make things a little bit more intense because we get some more recovery time. So the way this works, every round you're going to have to complete 40 burpee box jump overs with your teammate, and then once the burpee box jump overs are done, then you both move on to the assault bike. So it's going to start with the bike and burpees. One partner is going to start on the bike, one's going to start on the burpees. You're going to ride the bike and do burpees, switch, burpees, bike, until you've completed the 40, and then you both are on the bike. So we start off with both people working until you finish the burpee box jump overs, and then you both move to the machine. And that happens on all of these. We just switch the machine, okay? We want to get to the machines as quickly as possible so we have ample time to switch and get a ton of calories. So make sure we choose a burpee box jump over rep count where we can ideally get this done, and I'm going to make a really, really short time frame, 2.5, 3 minutes maximum, okay? We should be able to sprint these or get through these relatively quick. I know the later rounds coming off the bike, they're going to slow down, but we want to be able to chunk away at these really, really fast so we have time on the bike. So if 30 seems more appropriate to get done in that time frame, I don't think that's a terrible idea to bring the reps down. We just want to make sure we're still having ample time to get calories on the machine. So if you need to bring this down a little bit, feel free. You're still going to be getting calories the whole time since the bike and the row and the ski are going the entire time, but we want to get a little rest, a little work ratio towards the end of this AMRAP. So have some fun with this. Score is going to be max cal, so make sure we push it on the cals, get through the burpees quick so you get a little bit of rest, and then have some fun with this. If you got any questions, let me know. Other than that, have a great Thursday. Toodles!